There's optimism brewing in Perryville these days with a new-look schedule, an older collective group of players, a strong senior class that went undefeated their 8th grade years, a much better turnout this summer, and a second year under head coach Mike Wojcik. Wojcik got his first career win in a 35-34 shootout over Potosi last year, heard on J98. It was an emotional win for him and the team, but he says one win just isn't enough.
It was definitely exciting. It was exciting for the kids. But you know, they're not satisfied, and you know, they know that we're capable of much more than what we showed last year. We were younger last year, and you know, that's going to only benefit us this year. You know, we got sophomores and even a few freshmen that had to play last year that now have varsity playing experience. So we're hoping that, you know, our sophomores play like juniors and our juniors play like seniors. And the main thing we're wanting to do is, number one, be competitive. And we know that if we take care of business and we're competitive, that's going to put us right in the position we need to be come the fourth quarter, and then hopefully that you know, we'll be conditioned enough and we'll be disciplined enough that we can do what we need to do for us to be successful.
It's now been 13 years since the Pirates have had a winning record, and the players are well aware of the mounting pressure to put some wins together. Senior running back and linebacker Devin Blanford believes this team can do that.
You know, I'm hoping to do good, but most of all, I hope the team does good altogether. I think it's everybody's time to do good, and I think the town's waiting on us to do good.
Pirates dropped 4 tough teams from the regular season schedule this year, as Farmington, Cape Central, Sikeston, and DeSoto have been removed. This change was possible due to the new playoff format, and Coach Wojcik says it was a necessary change.
Well, we like the schedule, and you're right, it is a little bit easier, and any coach will tell you when you're trying to rebuild a program, that's some of the things you got to do. I mean, if you took a look at our schedule last year, I mean, week after week, it just seemed to get tougher. And you know, we had the opportunity to schedule down a little bit, so we picked up East Prairie and Live for Life Academy, and we got Windsor back on our schedule, and then we close out with Herculaneum. We kept Herculaneum on our schedule, but you know, the meat of our schedule is still the same. It's still those conference teams that week in and week out, no matter what the record is, they've got just as good a chance of beating each other as anybody does.
As far as the conference goes, Perryville plays in the white division of the MAFC, in which they finished last a year ago. Their first conference game isn't until September 7th, so for now the Pirates are just working on getting better. They attended Sikeston's full contact camp earlier this summer, and senior fullback/middle linebacker Aaron Hadler says that helped them quite a bit.
We went down to Sikeston after that camp and went to contact camp. We got a lot better and looked at other teams and stuff, and we learned a lot of stuff down there. It's nice to go up against another team and just see how they're going to react to our plays and stuff and know what we got to do for when games start.
Perryville's Week 1 opponent, East Prairie, also attended that camp. Senior guard and linebacker Grant Velker says they got a good look, but they're a long way from preparing for specific teams.
We played against them at Sikeston Contact Camp, so we kind of see what they had, and you know, they saw what we had, and we're just trying to just get all the plays in for the year and not really worry about them per se, just get the plays in and get the plays down.
Most of the Pirates' senior leadership this season will be on the defensive side of the ball, specifically in the linebacking core.
You know, defensively, I think we'll be pretty good up front. I think our linebacking core is a bunch of hard-nosed kids that like getting after it, and you know, our defense is going to be better this year. We've tweaked our defense a little bit, and actually Coach Sumner and myself kind of switched roles a little bit, and he's going to be calling the offense and I'm going to be calling the defense. And you know, I feel like that I'm more comfortable. I'm back where I started. I've spent most of my coaching career on the defensive side of the ball, and you know, it's really starting to come together.
Aaron Hadler will be right in the middle of that much improved defense, and he thinks the entire front seven will be a tough-nosed group.
We're looking pretty strong on the inside. We might need a little more speed, but we should be all right. We got some big guys on the D-line, so we should be filling up them holes pretty well.
Devin Blanford says the experience of the linebackers is what makes them the strength of the defense.
I think it's pretty solid. I think we got a couple. You know, we got 4 guys that know what they're doing, and we all know we're kind of older. We don't have like a lot of young guys at linebacker, so I think we're pretty good.
Chris Zahner started most of the season last year at quarterback until he was forced out of the lineup due to injury. Wojcik says this year the competition's wide open.
Well, Chris has been working some at quarterback. We've got a sophomore, Tyler Holligan, that's been working at quarterback. We've got a junior that we didn't even really get a chance to get on the field last year, and Dane Wybrick, who had a neck injury the previous year and never was really cleared to play. So we got him back this year. We got him working at quarterback, and it's going to be a day-to-day, week-to-week thing. I mean, whoever's got it and whoever's progressing the best is going to be the guy that gets the nod.
For Perryville, it all starts August 17th when they host a jamboree, and then the real games count starting Friday night, August 24th against East Prairie. Reporting from the Perryville football training camp, I'm Glenn Johnson for Regional Radio Sports.